Okay, what's up everybody? Ryan, Srspookfest here. I'm gonna do a top 10. This video starting off is from a year ago. This is on a spirit box. I had been trying probably for like an hour on this live chat in the Bridgewater Triangle and wasn't getting anything. I was on an AM station. But I'll start this off with some older ones, stuff I caught paranormal, maybe some UFOs that I believe I caught or drones. We'll work our way up to my best evidence that I just got a few, like a month or two ago. I hope you enjoy this. Top 10. Here we go. So, this was one of my better captures with the spirit box. Let me turn it up so you really hear it. Get ready.
Oh shit, it just said hi, Ryan.
I'll rewind it. This one, I really was like, whoa, because nothing was coming through on this. It's an AM station. You might get some, radio stations, but to say hi, Ryan, right before this, I was asking for their name or if they could say my name.
Oh shit, it just said hi, Ryan.
One more time. And then
Oh shit, it just said hi, Ryan.
it did give me the chills.
Hi, Ryan.
Okay. Now, I'll be right back with the next one. Okay, so this one, it'll be our second one here. We are in the Bridgewater Triangle. Me, my sister-in-law B, and her two friends, Dave and Greg, I believe. And we were talking to a radio station, spooky South Coast in Massachusetts, Bridgewater Triangle. This is an abandoned railroad track that has a lot of stories about seeing spook lights and ghost lights. And you're about to see one of the spook lights that I caught. It's believed to be the railroad worker walking the tracks. You'll see a light up ahead, and there should not be.
Make sure that you make sure that you gonna put that on YouTube.
Yeah,
He's gonna put it on YouTube.
I'll make sure you guys can watch.
So just look for a light, you'll see it. Kind of bad footage because it was, but
Once we get back, I'll stop it and see if we can hear it.
These things aren't handy,
No, he's like Harry.
right there.
Yeah. All right.
I'll even rewind it, but you do see it a couple times while we're walking. We're about a half mile. I'll rewind it a bit.
I'll
The
make sure
top
you
of your
guys can
screen.
All right, would you say?
Once we get back, I'll stop it and see if we can hear it.
These things aren't handy,
No, he's like Harry in the
Right there. That light should not be there. There was nobody else out there. We're a half mile out in the woods. See if we see it again. I'm pretty sure we do.
I hope so. We walked for a while.
All right, have a good night. You thought maybe it was him because he was making noises. That was not him.
Yeah.
No way. Way too far. Way too far.
Yeah.
Because we could have walked for another half an hour.
Oh, way too far away, definitely.
Oh,
If you think about it, it was,
that is a ghost light.
yeah, that's our camp.
See how I'm saying that's our camp? It is not.
Psycho.
We were still like a half mile away from our home base. So I'll let this play for a few more minutes because
I'm gonna have to go like home and look up all nocturnal mammals and everything in Massachusetts. Call
When I first started, I was like, owl. No, wait.
so look at how long we're still walking. We're still walking.
Kind of confused on how.
the second year to register, like, are we hearing this?
Yeah, we actually just hear that. Yeah, that's weird.
Like, you know, like Ghostbusters.
Creeped me out.
Go home. What do you do now?
Well, you got the evidence, but what do you do?
So we're still walking. We're not even back at base. This is around where the area was where we saw that light. There was nobody else around.
Yeah, so that would be the first video, and then I stop.
Let's keep going.
See the crossroad?
No, it's still ways up.
What? How did we do? Oh, I was filming in front of me the whole time. Maybe I caught it.
Yeah. So we caught a spook light on that one, and the next one I'll show you is the same night.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
right
thought
back
we were
for the
like 100
third.
feet away.
Okay, so this is what we were talking about, the noise we heard. This is the same place and same night investigation as that ghost light we just caught.
Bigfoot, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Hold on, you'll hear it.
That's an owl.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not an owl.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Yeah.
But you can find a spot where there's nothing.
Get ready, I'm
Yeah,
listening.
like you just had it at nothing.
Like right there.
That's funny.
There should be nothing. Because if you tap it, it moves too fast.
Yeah, you just wiggle it and it.
Or you bring your phone to it. I mean, there's all kinds of
Yeah.
ways you can mess around with it.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa.
I really think it's an owl, but take a listen to that again.
Like right there.
That's funny.
There should be nothing.
This is from 5 years
Tap it, it
ago.
moves too fast.
Yeah, you just wiggle it and it.
Or you bring your phone to it. I mean, there's all kinds of
Yeah.
ways you can mess around with it.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa.
That's an owl.
Is it?
Yeah.
One more time. It does sound weird in the beginning.
There should be nothing. Because if you tap it, it moves too fast.
Yeah, you just wiggle it and it.
Or you bring your phone to it. I mean, there's all kinds of
Yeah.
ways you can mess around with it.
Yeah, that's.
Whoa.
Just a weird
That's an owl.
call in the woods. I'll go to the next one. Okay, this one's from 4 years ago. This one, I went out on the back porch and we heard screaming in the woods. Have a little watch on this. See if it's too loud. Hold on.
My sister just said that they heard screaming from the woods. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was freaky. And then I do that. And it might have been a kid out in the woods, but
Wow. Hello? You just pissed off? You're Bigfoot? What is it, kitty? Oh, I know where it's coming from.
I'll fast forward a little because it sounds better up here.
What in the fuck? At least I hope it's a kid.
Yeah, it was freaky.
How long has this been going on for?
Like a half an hour at least.
A half an hour?
Yeah, at least. Last time I was Saturday. Right, then I heard police sirens, but then nothing happened about the tree.
Yeah, it was loud. We still don't know what was going on. It might have
Maybe
just been
he's got mental problems.
yeah, maybe just a kid.
Somebody in the woods. It's somebody in the woods right over
His
there.
house is that way.
I know, right behind, like, you know where the trail goes? And then
Yeah, that.
and then down that way, like down that way where those houses are over there.
I I thought it was more towards Frank's house.
This is fucked up. Let's see if we can hear him. Yeah, I still hear it. Sounds like a freaking banshee. Hello? Can we stop screaming? Are you close?
He did get closer.
He is close.
Yeah, and then I ran away.
I'm gonna go inside. Okay. I've had enough. That's close.
Alright, on to the next. Okay, what is this, number 5? Or, I think, yeah. So, this one is one of my best pieces of evidence. 3 years ago, Bridgewater Triangle. And you gotta listen close. Right after, Bert, stop squeaking. Right after I say you shouldn't do this alone. I'll do it a few times.
S-Fox session. See if I can find anything cool. That's why I like to do this. Usually, you shouldn't do this alone. Okay. I think that was just a dog.
Yep, I really did think it was something in the distance, but we'll turn it way up so you can hear it.
See if I can find anything cool. That's why I like to do this. Usually, you shouldn't do this alone.
Alright, on to the next.
Okay.
Number
That
6
was
coming
just a
up.
dog.
Okay, now this one was last year in Iowa, and I slowed it down so that we could catch it a little better. I'm in an abandoned farmhouse. I will be going back
Cool.
next month. I'm going back out here to
Gosh, it's cold.
go to this farmhouse and
I like how they
another
have windows to their front porch.
Farrar
It's just a basement.
elementary school. This is where it's slowed down so you can catch it. It's pretty cool. Now, see that back wall? This whole back wall is just flat. There was no nails or tacks or anything. But, boom. Eyes. Those should not be there. I went back. We checked the closet later that night. There's nothing, no reason. I didn't have a flashlight, obviously. We still don't know about that one. So I opened the closet. There is a hatch on the floor under this box that opens up into a basement. This farmhouse is pretty old. I've talked to the owner. They said I can go there whenever I want. Yeah, that should not be there. Those 2 glowing eyes in a closet really freaked me out. I can't remember what number I'm on right now, but I'm going to show a few more. Now, that other reflection there is something sitting on that shelf, but that is on a back wall. There's nothing there. There's no shelf. There's a little shelf that goes over here, but, and like that's a crack of part of the shelf, and you could see through under the stairs because there's a staircase that goes up through that closet. But let's take one more look at it. I've never caught anything quite like it, but we got a few more that I will show because I got some crazy evidence a few weeks back at Fort Monroe here in Virginia. That one still freaks me out. I don't know what that is. All right, next one. Oh, and I'll show you full speed.
They have windows to their front porch. It's just a basement. No closet. Oh no, it is. Goes to the basement. You just can't see.
All right, I'll be back with the next.
Or shut off.
Here's a
when I
good
ask
REM
it
pod.
to shut it off. Could you make it go to yellow again? Please? Yes. And the flashlight's gone off to yellow, or shut off when I ask it to
All
shut
right,
it off.
I'll move on to the
Could you make it
next
go to
one. I'm
yellow
trying
again?
to.
Please? Yes.
I'm trying to find a certain one. I'll be back. Okay, this one, I was on my front porch, and it did have a little wind, but you're going to see some stuff move, which I still think is odd. And the next one, I'm trying to find it. It's hard to find, but I got two more that I'm going to show after this.
What?
Yeah, that freaked me out that night, definitely. I don't think that was wind. I'll show you again real quick. A heavy tool bag fell off a shelf.
Yeah, that's the wind moving that ball. Although the millimeter is at a 9. And that is going nuts.
So watch this little kitchen set. After the tool bag falls, there's no reason for this to move.
Oof. Alright, I don't know how much longer I even want to do this.
That shouldn't have fallen, and that shouldn't have moved. I still don't know that one, but I'm gonna find the other one with what my dad sent. I'll be right back. Okay, this one's really cool, and there's one more after this. The Fort Monroe one I'll be leaving off. I think this is 9. I don't know how many I've showed you now. Changing baby butts and trying to do all this. You okay, dude? Here. Here'll be your bubba. You good? Alright. Hold on. Here we go. My dad sent me this out in Bridgewater Triangle, Massachusetts. Probably one of those guys. Take a listen. That's my dad's hunting spot. He stopped going out to his hunting spot. He doesn't believe in any of this, but his buddy filmed this out by the hunting spot that they go to.
Wait, can we replay this? Hold on. So my dad just sent me this link. Well,
Of course, I was doing a live about Bridgewater Triangle, and my dad sends me this.
The Bridgewater Triangle Paranormal Peter Tangula. This is not a coyote. This is not a regular animal. Listen. This is where my dad goes hunting for deer. That's gotta be the big black cat.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in the Bridgewater Triangle. So.
I've never heard anything like that.
Not in Mass.
Southeastern Mass, I woke up by this very loud screaming this morning. Disturbing noise. I went to my window to see what and then I started taping for an hour and a half. Repetitive noise sounded like this: elephants crossing with gorillas. Okay.
All right,
So,
next one will be the last one.
Follows Bridgewater Triangle, the paranormal community.
Okay, here's the last one. I'll turn it way up so we can all hear it. This was a few weeks ago. I was at Fort Monroe reading out of the Fort Monroe Haunted History, and footsteps walked right up to me, maybe 8 feet away from me. Hold on. Here, little guy. Here you go. All right.
Anna Davis
Listen close.
Jefferson. Second wife lived many triumphs before her husband's most famous visit to Fort Monroe. A beautiful and cherished daughter of Southern plantation family.
Yep, right in front of me. I'll do it one more time.
I just heard somebody walk up.
What the? No.
Yeah, Anna Davis.
So I hope you
Jefferson.
enjoyed this 10, 11, whatever I showed you.
Before her husband's most famous visit to Fort Monroe. A a beautiful and cherished daughter of Southern plantation family.
And then one more.
Uh,
Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back soon. You guys have a great one. Thanks for watching if you did check this out. Did you enjoy it, little dude? Yeah, milk face. I was really freaked out, but during that live, I did continue that live of Fort Monroe. Alright, all of you guys. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.